learned that in marriage you are not supposed to say no to sex in marriage.
No, you can.
Oh,
you can. Why can't you say no?
That is not what they are teaching us here.
No,
Hey.
you can say no.
Please,
Why,
you
though?
didn't hear. Hey,
Why can't you say no in
here.
marriage? You still have
he
autonomy.
will chop you.
No, you
have no choice.
But that's rape.
Oh,
That's marital rape or spousal rape.
And can you say a man can be raped?
Yes. Rape is not gender specific.
They like it. So
no, that's the misconception. That's why a lot of men, right, when they are sexually abused, they will not come out and say it. When you talk to a lot of men, most of them, their first sexual experiences is rape.
Oh.
It's by an older woman or somebody older than them.
Oh.
But we have normalized it. And they didn't give consent. They didn't know what was happening. A lot of them, it's rape. And so, again, they use that notion then to go into relationships that I can just take from you. I don't have to ask you. I can violate your boundaries. I can violate your body without really having a conversation with you like, do you want me to do this? Do you want me to touch you this way? Is it okay if I do this? Than just having the expectation I'm married, so it's like a blank check.
Oh.
No.
Your new man lives with his parents.
Okay.
But he has the money to actually go and rent.
Okay.
Is it a yes or a no?
It's a yes.
It's a no. No.
It's a yes. So
why?
He's living with his parents.
He has the money to rent. But
then what would be the reason why he's living with his parents? Is he living with his parents to save money? Is that the reason why now he
why
has
are you
the
saving?
money?
Maybe I would have
No, people would say, okay, I'm saving the money in the US. People would say, I'm saving the money to go buy a house. Right? Or I'm saving the money to go start a business. Or my parents have this big house.
This
it is
for
just
a
a
man?
tool. Yeah.
Inti me call if you Saskatchewan. Send him no you love it. I don't think I'll go in for a man who still live with the parents though. But you don't mind?
I don't mind.
See, this is American things.
I don't mind.
See, my cameraman is like, look at him.
First of all, I have my own place, right?
Oh, my
I don't even like sleeping at people's places.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tales and Virtues podcast with your girl Genevieve. You know, it's been a while. Your sis has been busy. Yes, but today we're going to discuss some important topics. So I know today, whether you like it or not, you will learn something that you'll be shocked. Okay? And stay tuned for our very fun segment at the end of the episode. You don't want to miss this. Okay? All right. So today we have a very... I don't even know how to wha this woman. What do I see? This woman is... I've been admiring her for months on TikTok, and I'm even surprised that I have her on my seat today from US Nidia. Media brag. Yes. So she is no other than Miss Alice MAI Mills. And I'm at my Miss
Alice Mills.
Alice, yes. And she is a licensed therapist and counselor. And yep, counselor kukwasa na 1 + 1 comes to 6 no. Debbie, this one is, you know, in US I know it's very difficult to get a license. So for somebody to have a license, I admire her so much, and she's here with us today to discuss certain things that will help us. Today I'm going to learn myself. You know, I'm not perfect, and certain things, no matter what, I don't know. So we are all going to learn today, okay? Are you ready to talk and give us some wisdom?
I am so ready.
Because I've been waiting on you for months.
I know.
Yes.
I know, and I'm so ready, and I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
See, even the English stuff is different. Bro, for create difference here. All right. Okay. So, today we're gonna talk about certain things in marriage, relationships, and I know that you have a lot of knowledge that you can bless us with. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing I'm gonna ask you is, how long have you been a therapist, though?
I would say about 9 years now.
Wow.
9 years, yeah, after my master's. So yeah.
Wow. Masters and things. And then you go secondary school. What? Oh wow, respect. Okay, so 9 years of experience. All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me say it this way. if a couple, are having problems, at which point do you think they should start seeking for counseling?
Oh, I think when people think about counseling, they think that, something has to be wrong before you go. But something don't have to be
necessarily need to be wrong.
So at any point in the relationship, you can go see a therapist, even maybe when you're dating, when you're thinking about getting engaged, when you're thinking about getting married, maybe thinking about having kids. For some people, they use those milestones to come to therapy. And also for some people, they wait until something is wrong before they come. And usually therapy doesn't fix the marriage, quote unquote. It gives you the skills. So there have been times that couples have come to therapy and the marriage or the relationship ended up in a breakup or a divorce.
It still ended.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So guys, as I just learned something, right? You don't necessarily need to have an issue before you can go to therapy.
Yes.
You can go just even in your good era anymore, just to better yourself.
To get the skills. So that you can maintain and sustain whatever is going well in the relationship.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right. So let me ask this one. Do you think men need sex to be loved? Yes.
Oh, that's a big question. I think it depends, right? When we talk about people, we cannot just generalize them and put them all in one and say this is what men need.
I'm asking that because I have a WhatsApp group and there is this lady who sent me a message that the relationship is good, everything is going well, but apparently the boyfriend is now like as a sex no
okay.
So she's asking, is sex compulsory?
Yeah. So I think we all have a notion, right? When we're growing up, the foundation, we all have some sort of idea that men are supposed to want sex all the time. They cannot say no. They cannot say I'm tired. Whatever, they have to be in the mood. But again, each person is different, right? So,
I learned that in marriage, you are not supposed to say no to sex in marriage.
No, you can.
Oh,
you can. Why can't you say no?
That is not what they are teaching us here.
No,
hey.
You can say no.
Please,
why,
you
though?
didn't hear. Hey,
why can't you say no in
here?
Marriage? You still have
he
autonomy.
will chop you.
No, you
have no choice.
But that's rape.
Oh,
that's marital rape or spousal rape.
And can you say a man can be raped?
Yes. Rape is not gender specific.
They like it. So
no, that's the misconception. That's why a lot of men, right, when they are sexually abused, they will not come out and say it. When you talk to a lot of men, most of them, their first sexual experiences is rape.
Oh.
It's by an older woman or somebody older than them.
Oh.
But we have normalized it. And they didn't give consent. They didn't know what was happening. A lot of them, it's rape. And so, again, they use that notion then to go into relationships that I can just take from you. I don't have to ask you. I can violate your boundaries. I can violate your body without really having a conversation with you like, do you want me to do this? Do you want me to touch you this way? Is it okay if I do this? Than just having the expectation I'm married, so it's like a blank check. No.
So men can also say no.
Yes.
I've always thought say men, it's like they already like it, so they don't really.
They can say no, and it should be fine.
Okay.
I think with women,
with my husband,
why
say no? Hey, no here, then no here. Hey, oh mommy, no, because me, I feel like I'm a man in a woman's body. I feel like I'm a man in a woman's body.
But he can also be tired, though, right?
What are you doing there?
As people age, hormonal changes.
It's true, though.
Also happens, right? So even with some men, maybe when they are having erectile dysfunction and stuff like that, they feel so ashamed to come out and say it. But sometimes it comes with age.
Okay.
And so being open about it then gives them the way to get the support that they need instead of hiding it and being shameful about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, sis, if a couple is going like, the relationship is all good and then your partner asks you to delete your Instagram page, your TikTok page just to sustain the relationship, do you think it's ideal?
Everything in context is important, right? If you're going to talk to any therapist or any counselor that you talk to them, they are not going to give you like
I've actually had a man like that though.
A yes or no.
Yeah, he was like, nah.
A yes or no answer, but it depends. So why does your partner want you to delete your Instagram? What is the reason, right?
For a woman, it's more of a member contact to send a bear or Obama be
Okay.
no have no access
But
to you.
before Obana Brabonum, was the woman already using the Instagram?
Yes.
What was she using it for?
In fact, she met the lady
Okay.
on social media.
So
but
she's not using it for business or anything like that.
Just normal
so
page.
he thinks that because he met her that way,
Way.
then she's probably going to meet other people that way too.
Yes.
Okay. But then again, they have to have a conversation about it, right?
But sis, would you have a man tell you that yourself?
No, because I use social media for work.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
So it's part of my work. So you cannot just say, "Oh, this is your work. Don't do it." So no.
Okay.
Then we will have a conversation. About it. Yeah.
So it's a 50-50 thing. They have to have a reason why you
they have
so
to have a
want
reason,
me to.
and they have to have the conversation. If it's pure jealousy and possession, then that's a red flag.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. that. So sis, how would you know that this man or this woman is a narcissist person? Because people keep asking me and I'm like, hey.
I think, oh my God, I think this is a word that it's overused. People don't understand it, so they overuse it, right? In terms of the research, the population, when we gather the whole population, it's about 1% or 5%. Let's say the most would be 5% of the population that are narcissistic personality disorder. And when we talk about narcissistic personality disorder, we are talking about a very dangerous mental health condition that shouldn't be used just like that.
Oh, so
right?
it's deeper than what we
It's deeper than that.
Oh.
So sometimes when people tell you that, you ask them specifically, what behavior are you talking about? Because you cannot diagnose somebody with narcissistic personality disorder. I cannot, because that's not my specialty.
Okay.
So even if I'm working with a client and I notice some of the tendencies, I will then refer them to a specialist who would then diagnose them and help them. And that kind of mental health condition, it cannot be cured. It can only be managed.
Wow.
Right? So to the general
because
population, right? If somebody's not communicating with you,
you say it's a narcissist.
Yes, if somebody goes to you, oh, that's
the narcissist.
Yeah. There is a whole criteria that they have to meet in order to be diagnosed.
Called that.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
So guys, just because your boyfriend is not picking your call, it's not a narcissist. Yes, yeah. I think we are throwing the word around.
Yes. And people don't know the meaning, but when you ask them, right? I think the one that maybe people talk about a lot is the lack of empathy. But that lack of empathy, just that doesn't mean the person is narcissistic, right? There is lack of empathy, there is grandiosity. So feeling very big about themselves, inflating their achievement. Baby on koy or sema kodionye or sema yesika oni or semi woskanibi, right? And they use people. That's also the other thing. Say people become a tool in their life, right? They use them to gain what they want.
Oh.
Right? In a way, no catcher will say, I am very important. So you should be happy to even be in my presence. Right? I say, it's if we are looking at like people are most of the time I suffer can be narcissist. When we suffer be nobody sits on it. Right?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
That inflation or so I'm the only one that talk to God. Consultation.
Okay. We have to put him on the highest esteem.
Reverend, doctor, apostle, bishop.
Yeah.
But also
self-entitlement
exactly. Or feel big.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, money yen koto yen say yen money yen yeah.
Hey, I said so for be a minimum. My friend be no obi wa sorry if you are sorry how fear your love. What? All right, sis. Let me ask you, why do you think most men, sorry if you're a fan, a male fan, some of the topics you say will go against you small, so don't worry. But this one, it needs to be talked about because, in fact, all the questions I'm asking today are things that
people
bring.
Okay.
So what do you think is the reason why most men are afraid to approach successful women. What is it about?
So here's the thing: I'm not a man, so I cannot answer for a man. I can only make assumptions.
Yeah.
Right. I can only make assumptions. If you come to Ghana, right from birth, women are socialized a specific way, men are socialized a specific way,
Okay.
right? Women are socialized, say, what the okwa warranty near Giannish, anyway, and then men are socialized, say, you are the leader, you are going to
Sis,
provide,
that
you
thing,
are going to
what do you think
protect.
is like that though? Our mothers, hey,
Mentasio.
we are busily training the women and the men are
Exactly.
sleeping.
They are sleeping, right? In a way, we adultify girls and we infantilize men. Right, I say, because even our radio stations, so mate, go from who counselors near so for
Yeah.
uku ya oba.
Vanessa Oba.
Vanessa oba kro na not titino. When or
Me saying.
your first boy.
Oh, yeah, face.
Papa penya
Me
ni
too,
baby.
really.
Now because ya me baby, now I say I
Na me banso ya me den.
no I say because or sign your leader. You see how
True,
it's
it
confusing.
imbalance it.
It doesn't really make sense. And see, right from that childhood, if they have that notion, then me ko hu oba ebia me man ko school and I say me school kono wo fem on bia ni school kono wo shra. It would seem say oh onu wo nenim eseme. Nti man hwe bia onu no beba be di me so wo fie honom.
Yeah.
So onu no o make it scan e bi obeka che me say minye aduane ana bibisa, right? And most of the time, even when in Bema, because say respect. Respect, no be say some SHS, and they cannot even explain it to you what it means to them personally, and not even what that submission means to them personally. Into again, some men no, they feel like say, okay, if Obano are co-school, if they are self-sufficient, if they are stable or independent, maybe I cannot control them. Or they cannot be submissive, or I cannot ask them to be submissive, or even financially, what am I going to add to their life?
Oh.
What I say, be when it be or when it die, or when it be at that. Say, I catch him say, I am supposed to be a provider.
And she's already providing for herself.
So what am I going to provide, right?
Yeah.
Instead of us thinking about it and beyond that, say, of course, we sure baby Nabi when he's sick, they have all of that. There are so many things to life more than that stuff, right? How about emotional stability? Somebody there to talk to you. And then of course, so you are stressed out. Sometimes even say, you have a shoulder to cry on. Those are the things that Sika and to me and talk, but men are not raised to do those things.
So let me throw this in there. Let's say your daughter comes home with a man. Would you advise her to go on with?
It depends on her age.
Oh, 25.
Okay, and the guy is also 25. Okay, and they have a plan. Yeah.
But what if the guy is older and the lady too is a bit older?
No.
Oh.
I will not let my daughter date an older man. Most of the time, they are predators.
Oh, I'm gonna come to that. All right. So, sis, what do you think about these days? These days, I know my ladies, nobody wants to date. Nobody wants to get married. Everybody just wants to make money. And the men are pissed. Like, some of these men are like, I've personally, I have 2 girls in the house. When you came, you saw them.
Okay.
Yes, they are like, we don't care about marriage right now and all that. And the people in the church just say. So what do you think is the problem that women cannot have the thing like, oh, we don't want to get married. We don't want to have children. What is it with society that say no?
So I think there's a whole bunch of things going on, right? I think if we look at some of the core issues now, marriage is not enya akono. Right? Omo ma ware no. Omo ma aware ne nya akono. Rather, they want to force other people to get married. But if you want to entice somebody to get married, my young who say, well, why we
And the audio now to cry example
exactly,
for me to feel
right,
like I wanna.
Exactly, right. And at the second thing, they also say, most of the time, you share ma omokwa warima. Some of them no, oma brabo no, bema na brabo kosro, no bana brabo.
Sis, Missy, just yesterday, somebody emailed me, please, what cream do you use? Ever since I got married, I look terrible. I'm like, girl. So I went to her page and I scrolled down. I realized, oh, she used to look good.
Stress can affect your body. It can affect your skin, your hair.
Does it mean that the men are not taking care of them?
I don't know.
Because
right?
these days,
one thing is to say, yeah, to team, but you can't say, like, go and suffer, endure suffering. Now reward nese ukunu bedo into your cheaty or kowuma or yes secret or the fanesa na donesa.
Now nimnaka se ujaho.
Hey, that's the same thing, right? So a lot of women are really enduring. I'm not saying that there are women who are not enjoying. And then also when we look at society, one of the major reasons for society is to procreate so that your family lineage and the society will go on. And who is the one that's going to carry the child? It's the women.
Yeah.
So that's why often there is that pressure on women to get married so that society can go on, right? And also, before, marriage was a necessity for women, right? If maybe you want some financial stability, you want some economic, status in life, you have to get married. But these days, women are going to school, men are going to school. So the same things that men are working to acquire, women are also working to acquire.
Yeah.
They are getting paid the same amount. So now what is the incentive for women to get married? What is the benefit for women to get married?
Because their life is already...
Exactly, right? So for somebody, they're like, I'm already financially stable, I have a home, those kind of things. So what would be the reason for me to, when already there is some sort of a myth or a misconception, so men cheat, they bring you stress. Rebecca say, I don't even want that stress, right? Even the US, now we are seeing people who are choosing to be single mothers. They'll go to the sperm bank, get pregnant, have their child. Or
they don't even know that the owner...
You can choose. You can create a profile. Say, "Ebi ami penipo ye tuntu mi pe blue eyes. Ebi ami pobi owo PhD mi pobi owo bachelor's."
Do they have
degree.
anything like that here?
I don't. Maybe in Ghana they will have it, but then people are really choosing that because they are like, okay, ebi ami ni obi ba be we. I think I'm be chasing be sure oba. Be their child support. But even for phone afre oba a issue.
Yeah.
Inti versus say maybe I am intentionally choosing say okay, I want to bring this child to life. I'm going to be a single mother, and at the same time I'm going to have a group of people, and that's a group of community around me. Maybe I'm enough for member, my uncles, my father, my brothers. They are going to be there. Be that example for that child, and I think I'm new be a coaching so people are actually choosing to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, I wish they have something like that here. I got mobile bro, cameraman. Yeah, Papa, yes. Anyways, let me ask, how do you think couples can effectively communicate? Because I think that is a big deal. Me personally, I've experienced that before.
Okay.
I realized that this man was perfect, but his communication just so how do you think?
Was it lack of communication?
He does, but
Okay. So that's the other thing, right? When we talk about communication, there is you giving the information and also the comprehension of the information.
Okay.
And sometimes that lacks. So it takes practice. It's something that you have to practice all the time, communicating. And sometimes when you communicate with somebody, you ask them, did you understand what I said? Right? Or can you repeat how you heard what I said?
Somebody told me that if you want to communicate properly with your partner, just in case where your partner is having issues communicating well, you have to talk about things that he is interested in And then, yes,
In what way?
let's say my partner is terrible at communicating.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for him to open up
Mm-hmm.
more and get the conversation
Mm-hmm.
flowing, if he likes talking about a particular TV show
Okay.
or something,
Okay.
let's talk about that first.
Oh, okay.
And then
okay.
I sway
Yeah,
myself
okay,
in the
okay,
conversation. Do you
okay.
think that is
I
ideal?
see. I mean, in therapy or in psychology, we call it positive reinforcement,
Oh, okay.
right? So kind of enforcing a certain behavior by actually being maybe nice or praising that person. So maybe that would work, but maybe it's not everybody that it's going to work for them. And this is also another area that maybe couples can use therapy for somebody to be there and teach them.
So after therapy, they can communicate well,
They
or
will learn the skills to communicate, because during therapy there is going to be a third person there that's going to teach them the skills. Okay, maybe why didn't you hear, or why didn't you understand what this person said? And sometimes there may be things that could be triggering for somebody. There may be some childhood stuff, there may be some life experiences stuff that is really blocking the person's ability to understand or even to listen to what you are saying. So in therapy, maybe you can learn, okay, maybe if you want to say this, can you frame it in this way? How do you frame it so that maybe it's not hurtful to that person, so that they can listen to you? Because maybe the person who is communicating, maybe the way they communicate isn't also good.
So
Right.
no matter how receiving you want the person to, you to how are you delivering?
Exactly. The non-verbal stuff too. What was the tone of the voice, right? What was even the environment? There are some things that and your baby now obey to me, right? Sometimes maybe you have to wait when you are home, then you discuss it. Yeah, your partner did something in the public, and you're now be kind of
There was one time that I have a cosmetic shop, and that day I wanted to pass by and see what's going on, and it's stuck in my head. I'll never forget. There was a couple, a husband and a wife came in, and apparently the lady wanted a set for the baby.
Okay.
And then the lady, you can see the lady doesn't have money like that. So the husband is going to pay.
Okay.
And then the lady told the husband it's just one cream and it's a set of 3.
Okay.
So when he got there, we told him, oh, and you need all 3.
Okay.
Come and see this man over there. Oh, just now him say me and son, I catch him say, oh, in front of me and my girls, just, and then the woman was like this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just shouting like,
Exactly.
I mean, read the room. What are you doing?
Exactly.
I
right?
felt so like, in fact, I wanted to dash. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, we're good anymore. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So that is not communication, right? Because things like that, even next time
yes.
Right. And also the other thing about communication, we have to think about, say, if we are expecting people to communicate, we also have to, we don't have to use it against them. Right. So see, who expect to say your partner will be vulnerable with you, they will share everything with you, that's fine. But sentokwesia and yawana bebe say intina na umame ndo intina ukra na usu na umame o ma weduane intina usu ba ye tantan sa, then right there and there, no, the person may shut off on cache and chill be.
There was a post I read on TikTok, and they were saying that the post read talk about something that your partner told you that made you feel bad, but you had to act okay. And then there was one comment that caught me. The person said, it's a couple, and then the lady said, I told my guy not to tell his parents what happens in our relationship, and then he always goes to tell the parents. When I asked him, he told me that it's not my fault that your parents are dead.
Oh, yeah.
This one, we
yeah,
we had no queen. That makes Mrs. Sammy no confused away there. Hey, there is no way I can even pretend.
That's terrible.
No.
Yeah.
This one, wapa communication, breathing straight.
That's so terrible.
Yeah. So some people are just not good with it.
Yeah.
Guys, you heard it. Your delivery and your receiving. Yes. So let's all try and make sure that we are doing our part when it comes to communication. All right, sis. What are your encouraging words for women who wants to go into relationship?
So for women, I think one first thing is, why do you want to go into the relationship? It's very important,
You
right?
say awo.
Our woman were Ghana.
Awo.
Why, right? So that, and yes, it be maybe 30 and as a maybe 25. So I have to get into
They
a
want to have a
relationship.
company, loneliness and stuff like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. But also you have to know that if you are lonelier and it's like maybe a sort of feeling or something you are experiencing that nipa na wokɔ ware no and as your partner no, they are not going to cure that loneliness. What I say, if say bia if you maybe trauma bia we experience say and maybe our komo or braboma, it's not going to cure it. And I say we need now for even if you are married and you are in a relationship, you still need friends. You still need people around you. It is very important, say, even before you go into it, you take your time and you reflect on it.
Why do you even need a relationship?
Exactly. Why do I want to go into it, right? It's not a need. It's a want.
Okay.
We need water.
Sis,
we need food.
Explain to me what's the need and the want thing.
Okay.
Yes.
We need water, right? We need air. When you're from you would die.
Yeah.
When you're in a relationship, how would you die?
Oh.
Right? It's a choice.
Okay.
I can't say, oh, I'm going to choose to breathe air or I'm not going to choose to breathe. No, it's a necessity. I need it. But relationship, it's not.
You don't really need
choice.
it. It's a choice.
Yeah.
So that's where the want
exactly
comes in.
Exactly.
Oh.
Right. So it is a need, then desperation may come in. So I have to, at all costs, I have to get it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Versus when you say, this is a choice that I am making. I don't have to. Until no time name by and I say won't share only you are okay with it because you are like, this is a choice. Already I have what I need. I need food, I need water, I need shelter. Baby, I'm a but won't say sometimes sometimes need, any want in the bed shame. Or need baby or better. Inti Nadriani say me ko ware na eja be man wa mama baby ada. So always I say a man is not a financial plan. So we plan your future. Don't plan say na me ko ware na me
you okay. That's not okay.
Because even Bibi Crab, even if you marry the most
perfect man
person, life can happen. It's not that time.
So just going because you love the person.
Because yes.
Not because a best sound bravo.
Not because a best sound bravo, but also because you also feel self-sufficient at the end.
Not just say you can't just because 20s are you are your right choices.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And build that exactly. And build those things for you.
Yeah.
Say, okay, financially, this is what I'm going to do. Career-wise, this is what I'm going to do. Some people get married in their 20s. Maybe they're 21, or should be 22. Ombeka say, okay, we have a plan together. This is what we are going to build our life together. That's fine. Into 20s is very important. You are also trying to find out who you are. Psychologically, we have something called developmental milestones that we go through in our young adulthood. That is where you are forming, you are kind of solidifying your beliefs, your core beliefs, who you are. You are
figuring yourself one by one.
Exactly. Yeah. And sometimes it takes a lot of trial and errors. You go through things, you come out at the other side where I say, it was okay. This is what I have learned. I'm now going into my 30s. This is what I'm taking. But if you rush, sometimes so rational, sometimes some people will feel like I've spoken to people that they feel like say abrabono you real from what like their children stole their youth from them.
Yeah.
What I think say Ghana hana ye different, but Uber US at that time I'm taking a year off from school. I'm going to travel. No mood to quine. They are just figuring themselves out. But Ghana, we don't give people that opportunity. Say, it be a figure yourself out. It be a fear, shiny fear. When I say, now but this kabebe fee anyway near the end. So it makes it difficult for people. But 23.
Then
Exactly. What can you even offer a 40-year-old
old man
man
or
with
baby.
a child? What kind of wisdom can you even speak? Like
zero. Wankasakra, you don't know yourself
exactly.
yet. You're not even mature to that level yet.
Papa said, would you take a 23-year-old boy and a man to be your friend? Rebecca said, "Baby."
True.
What I said, it is a winning 23-year-old man and a boy into me far dream.
Girl, the other bed.
What to me in far dream.
Yeah, it's true. So that will be all for the episode, and we're gonna step into a new segment where I'm gonna ask our guests some, fast track questions.
Okay.
And then
hopefully I can get it.
Yeah. Yes, and then we're gonna, that is just a quick thing. Okay, but I know you're gonna love it. All right. Okay. Hey guys, so this one is a quick segment that I literally invented this few days ago. Okay, and it's some fast track questions. It's just going to be a yes or no answer. And then I guess if you pick yes, you have to tell us why.
Oh, okay.
And if it's no, why? Like that.
Okay.
And it's me. I'll pick mine too. I'll show you. Yes. So like that. All right. Okay. And it's still questions about correct things. So your issue will be here. Okay? All right. So the first one is sis. If he's a provider but bad in communication skills, are we going for him or we are leaving? Mine is a no.
It's a no.
It's a no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
So if he's a provider, that means he's giving you financially, right?
Yes.
Then he's not communicating
well.
In a way, you are single,
right?
Yeah.
At this point, me did you are
you are single. So
yes. So it's a no. Both no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next one is your ex-partner. You guys dated for 8 years. He left you, went to marry somebody, and now you want to take revenge. Should you go ahead and take the revenge, or you want to leave him alone?
It's a no for me.
I will take revenge.
You take it. Yeah.
I feel like I have to do something to call you. Like
revenge.
No.
Taking revenge doesn't come from a healthy place.
True,
it doesn't
though.
come from a healing place, right? So why do you?
Oh.
Then a bayama, right?
True.
Would it erase the past?
Yeah.
Would it the hurts that you have? No, would it reduce it? What would be the reason for the revenge?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, in case your boyfriend, you dated 15 20 years, and there's a friend of mine who dated for 16 years.
Wow.
Relationship. Yes. So in that case, there is nothing you can just move on. They said silence is your they have silence is your power or something like that. Just make sure you are thriving.
Yes. Yeah, you are working through it. Yeah,
you're good. All right. The next one is your new man lives with his parents.
Okay.
But he has the money to actually go and rent.
Okay.
Is it a yes or a no?
It's a yes.
It's a no. No.
It's a yes. So
why?
He's living with his parents.
He has the money to rent. But
what would be the reason why he's living with his parents? Is he living with his parents to save money? Is that the reason why now he
why
has
are you
the
saving?
money?
Maybe I would if you do.
No, people would say, okay, I'm saving the money in the US. People would say, I'm saving the money to go buy a house. Right? Or I'm saving the money to go start a business. Or my parents have this big house.
It is just a tour.
Yeah.
Inti me call if you need Saskatchewan. I don't think I'll go in for a mouse to live with the parents though. But you don't mind?
I don't mind.
See, this is American things.
I don't mind.
See, my cameraman is like, look at him.
First of all, I have my own place, right?
Oh,
I don't even like sleeping at people's places. What if you don't wash your bed sheet? I want my room temperature to be a certain way.
Oh my God. Oh, so I don't want you to be in my bed. I want to be in your house.
In my space where I'm comfortable. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is nice. I like the fact that we are not even having the same answer. All right. So you earn 3 times salary more than your man. Is it a no or a yes?
3 times more than
your man. I don't think that's
a no for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
3 times
What do you mean? If I earn 3 times
more than him. Is it you okay with that? I think I'm.
It depends on the amount,
Yes, that is the thing.
right?
That's why
It
I'm
depends
saying.
on the amount.
Yeah. So it's a
It's a yes for me.
yes.
Mhm.
So it's a yes. So I know Chester Uber and 5 CD. Yes. So I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Even if your one amount is good,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
take it. All right. Okay. A man in his 40s, never married, no kids, who wants to be with you? You want to be with him or run?
I'm also a woman in my 40s, no kids. Yeah.
I feel like, you know what? They say yeah, do 30, not yeah, why? They do something is wrong with them. 40 years, at least we'll back be pay.
On say on one chicha and answer then.
That's about. Yeah, because I feel like 40s. Really?
To me, it's like you are very responsible, right?
Oh.
You are planning. Say, I'm not just going to say, I want to be sure. Say, there is a stable home for the children. I want to make sure I'm going to provide for the
What was he
woman.
doing in his 30s though?
Building that financial stability for his wife and children, the future wife and children. Yeah.
Oh. All right, guys. The way my cameramen are like, you know what? we like this one. All right. Okay. Your new man is 5 years older than you. You okay with it? Oh,
yeah.
No.
5 years older.
Yeah. No. Sorry. You are 5 years older than your man. That means you are the older woman.
Yeah, that's okay. I think 5 years is okay. Again, with the age that I'm entering, 5 years older than me would be like 35. So that's fine. That's still an adult, but not like 10, 15.
So you okay with that? Is a yes for you?
5 years is a yes.
It's a no for me.
Okay.
I feel like still grow man.
It is though, but also a man who can approach an older woman, there is some sort of mentality or mindset
and some form of the confidence.
Yeah.
I personally feel like in that case, I'll rather have fun with you. But say when you and
what do you mean worrying the same?
You really oh my God. Like yeah, because I feel like I also feel like there is some form of command you have on me if you're older than me.
Why do you want a man to command you?
Not command, but I say I don't know if you get it.
No,
how do
I don't get it. I don't get it.
And like
you see, that's the socialization part, right?
Okay.
That we even women, we buy into it. So I want a man who will take charge, who will command versus they are very laid back. Or person go just go right. BBC Obeka said you wait, let me call my wife. You see what she come and do to you.
I like that.
What I said. Yeah. So if they are, it doesn't mean that they are not confident. They are confident, but they're like, me, I'm a laid back person. Ebia, my wife is the person, the face of the family. She's the one that Ebia yokoye onko. So yeah.
It's cool. Okay. All right. Okay. Your man doesn't eat your groceries.
You mean sexually?
I wish I can have like 5 of this. It's a no.
It's a yes for me.
Guys, if in case you don't know the groceries, we are talking about Tafribomski. Like that. Your man doesn't do that. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Hey, my favorite red. It's a red flag for me. Go away.
Why is it a red flag though?
That's my.
Okay, that's what you want.
I like it.
Okay.
So to me, if you don't, I literally left a man a few weeks ago because of that.
Okay.
I got to know him for some months. He's from the US.
Okay.
He never said it's that until I posted somebody's clip from a podcast.
Okay.
And he said doing it is a sin. I'm saying, hey, brother, that means you don't do it. I say, and sin that means
okay.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I mean that reason.
Oh, it's not a big deal for you.
It's not.
Oh wow, you're so put together.
What do you mean?
Like you, Me the wall. All right. All right, 6. The next one is he cooks better than you.
Oh, it's a yes for me.
It's a no.
What do you mean?
It's a no. I want to be the only one who can cook in the house.
You see-
People don't seem to understand.
Okay, so that's your preference, right?
Yeah.
You like to cook.
Yes.
Okay.
I love cooking.
I don't.
Oh. When you say you don't, look at it like, hey, Jesus.
I can cook. I
Okay.
can cook, but I don't. I can cook, but it's not something that I'm going to wake up and say, oh, I'm looking forward to cooking for you every day.
Oh.
Maybe once in a while I'll cook for you.
Oh. Wow.
But if you can cook,
Cook,
that's
then yay.
good. I'll eat. Yeah.
I don't like men who know how to cook. I don't
I
know.
like men who know how to cook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like, get on.
Like,
The kitchen
I
is
feel
mine.
like-
Go away.
So yeah, so for you that, right?
Mm.
But for me, I like to be taken care of.
Yeah. How long have you been in the US, cry?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I like to be taken care of,
Yeah.
right? Because okay, part of it is I do a very difficult work.
Mm.
Listening to people all day, talking to people about their trauma and all of that. And so I want a very simple somebody just to take care of me. I don't have to worry about anything.
Okay.
That's the kind of thing I want. So if you want to cook.
Go ahead and cook.
Cook all you want. I'll eat for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sis, the last one is he loves cartoons but hates football.
It's a yes for me.
It's a no for me. Then I will say.
It's so when you football, you're talking about soccer, right?
Yeah, it's a man's thing. Why are you watching
Why is it
cartoons?
a man's thing though?
You know, you should be watching the Messis and then why are you watching Scooby
But
Doo?
again, then we are going back to the stereotypes that we put men in,
True though.
right? Do they always have to
But
be
it gives
yelling?
them. It has to be manly. So sempre ha wo hwe e Tom and Jerry asem Over for boy.
Yeah.
You don't have a problem with
No,
it?
I don't.
Oh, yeah, it's a big no.
Okay.
All right, guys, that was fun,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And
that
I'm
was
from
good.
Akon.
You have another one?
Let me add this
Okay.
one. Okay, your man's
Mhm.
friend
Mm-hmm.
is actually your spec. Are you switching or staying?
Oh no, I'm not switching.
Even though I've done this before, but that was
No.
when I was young and dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not switching.
Mhm.
He's your
Yeah.
total spec, but you're staying.
I'm
You're staying with
staying,
him.
right? Because sometimes I'm like, we think that the grass is greener on the other
Ooh,
side, and it's
true.
not. The grass is greener where you water
He may
it.
be the look, but
Exactly, but he may be
character.
yeah.
terrible. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the end of the episode. Sis, did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, that was fun. That
Yes.
was good.
All right, guys. Thank you for being
Thank
with
you, thank you.
us. And our sis, anytime you come to Ghana, we are shooting at. In fact, even if we Obi was scheduled, look, baby, not to baby, yes. So
Thank you
thank
for
you.
having me.
Yes, thank you for
Yeah.
coming all the way and
Yeah.
shooting with us. God bless you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Is there anywhere they can find you? Details?
Um,
And I said, only handing, you know.
social media.
Yes.
Right. Social
Please
media.
say your social media.
TikTok, Alice Mills MAI. So that's my name.
Okay.
Or Alice. Is it Alice? Alice Mental Health Therapist.
Okay, we will put the
Yeah.
screen, yes, so that you can follow her and get more wisdom. All right,
Yeah.
every single person following me, go and follow her. Oh. Utie Buhana kika boom. What I say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, sis. Thank you.
Thank you for
so
having me.
much.
Thank you. This was
And the
fun.
skin is skin. Hey, that skin. Hey, that's small. All right,
Oh,
guys.
I love
Thank
it.
you.